Hello students, today we will start the chapter Area and its Boundary of Class 5 Maths. Area and perimeter are both measurements associated with the two-dimensional shapes. Perimeter is the total length. Suppose this is, what shape is this? This is rectangle. Therefore, perimeter is total length of the shape. Total length of the boundaries of the shape is known as perimeter. It is the linear unit and is calculated by adding the lengths of the shape. Okay, this is what figure is this? This is a rectangle. Now how many sides are there? 4 sides are there. Length, breadth, L, B, L, B. Now perimeter is total length of the boundaries of the shape. Therefore, L plus B plus L plus B. Therefore, how many L are there? 2L plus 2B. Now 2 is common. Now L plus B. Therefore, perimeter of a rectangle, this is the shape of rectangle, perimeter of rectangle is 2 into length plus breadth. Similarly, what shape is this? This is a square. How many sides are there? 4 sides are there. So, this is one side. Therefore, perimeter is, we know that perimeter is total boundary of the shape. How many A's are there? How many sides are there? 4 sides are there. Therefore, perimeter is 4 into each side. Okay. Therefore, perimeter of rectangle is 2 into length plus breadth and perimeter of square is 4 into each side. We use the unit as linear unit in perimeter. Now, area is amount of space enclosed in the shape. That is area. This is one rectangle. Area of rectangle is similarly area of square is side into side. It is a two-dimensional measure. Now, what unit we have to use? In perimeter, we have to use the linear unit, but here in area, while we are finding out the area of the shape, we have to use the square unit. Now, see, what is the difference between perimeter and area? While we are finding out perimeter of a shape, we have to use the linear unit, and while we are finding out the area of the shape, we have to use the square unit. This is two-dimensional shape with the help of measure the space, and while we are finding out the perimeter, we use the length. Now we draw a square of 9 square centimeter. That means this is one square whose area is 9 square centimeter. This is one square, the area of this shape is 9 square centimeter. Therefore, each side is what will be the each side of this square? 9 square centimeter. We multiply. Which number we have to multiply? By that number we get 9. 3 3s are 9. So, each side is 3 centimeter. Therefore, each side of this shape is 3 centimeter. Okay, now draw another square whose side is double of this side. Now, what is the length of that square? This is another square whose side is double of this side. Therefore, double of 3 is, what is the double of 3? Double of 3 is 6 centimeter. Therefore, each side of this one is each side of this shape is 3 centimeter and each side of this one is double of this one, that is 6 centimeter. Now what is the area of this figure? Second one. This is name of this square is A and name of this one is B. What is the area of B? Area of B is, we know that area of a square is side into side. Therefore, each side is 6 centimeter. Therefore, area of B is 6 centimeter into 6 centimeter. 6 6 are 36, that is 36 square centimeter. Area of B is 36 square centimeter. Now you find out the perimeter of B. We know that perimeter of a square is 4 into each side. 4 into each side. 4 into each side is 4 into each side is 6 centimeter. Therefore, 4 6 are 24, but its unit is centimeter. This is very important. The unit of area is square centimeter and unit of perimeter is 24 centimeter. That is, this is linear unit and this one is square unit. This is very important about the unit of area and perimeter. Similarly, what is the perimeter of A? Perimeter of A is, perimeter of a square is 4 into each side, that is 4, and each side is 3 centimeter. Therefore, 4 into 3 centimeter. 4 3s are 12 centimeter. Okay. Now see, perimeter of A, perimeter we have to use the unit as centimeter. But we know that area of A is 9 square centimeter. Now find out the relation. Area of B is 36 square centimeter and area of A is 9 square centimeter. Therefore, what is the relation between area of A and area of B? This is 9 at 36. 9 4s are 36. Therefore, how many times more it is? Area is how many times more than A? That is 4 times more than A. But what is the relation between perimeter of A and perimeter of B? Perimeter of B is 24 centimeter where perimeter of A is 12 centimeter. What is the relation between 12 and 24? That is 2 times more. So perimeter is 2 times more whereas area is 4 times more. Okay, in this way you have to find out the area and perimeter of the shape, different shape. Now we start the practice time of NCERT textbook in mathematics for class 5. Arvaz plans to tile his kitchen floor with green square tiles. Each side of the tile is 10 centimeter. His kitchen is 220 centimeter in length and 180 centimeter wide. How many tiles will he need? Suppose this is the kitchen floor and Arvaz plans to tile his kitchen floor with green square tiles. Each side of the tile is 10 centimeter. Now, each side of the tile is 10 centimeter. And length of the kitchen floor is, his kitchen is 220 centimeter in length. This is 220 centimeter length and 180 centimeter wide. How many tiles will he need? Now how to find out? This is one kitchen floor and he wants to put square tiles in this floor. You have to find out the number of tiles. First you find out the area of this floor. Area of this tile. Area of a tile is, area of square is, we know that side into side. This is also the tile, the shape of the tile is square. So what is the area of a tile? Side into side, that is 10 centimeter into 10 centimeter. That is 10 tens are 100 square centimeter. Area of a tile is 100 square centimeter. Now you have to find out the area of the floor. Area of the floor. But what is the shape of the area? Area of the floor? The shape of the area of the floor is rectangle. Okay. Now you know that the area of a rectangle is length into breadth. So its length is 220 centimeter and breadth is 180 centimeter. Therefore, area of the floor is length into breadth, that is 220 centimeter into 180 centimeter. Now you multiply these both the numbers, 220 into 180. What is the product? Therefore, area of the floor is 39,600 square centimeter. Area of the floor is 39,600 square centimeter. But area of one tile is 100 square centimeter. Now we have to find out the number of tiles. Number of tiles is area of the floor divided by area of one tile. That is, therefore number of tiles is 396. How many tiles we have to put on the floor? 396 tiles we have to put on the floor. This is the length and breadth of the kitchen floor, and this is a square shape. The length is 10 centimeter. We have to find out the area of a tile and area of the floor. Now number of tiles is area of the floor divided by area of a tile. That is 396 tiles is required to put on the floor. Next practice time. Second question is, the fencing of a square tile is 20 meter in length. Fencing of a square garden. How long is one side of the garden? This is one square garden. Fencing of the square garden is 20 centimeter. Fencing means its boundary. Boundary means its perimeter. Therefore, what is given here? Perimeter is 20 centimeter. You know that perimeter of a square is 4 into one side. 20 centimeter is equal to 4 into one side. Therefore, one side, each side is 20 divided by 4. That is 5 centimeter. Okay, therefore each side of this garden, square garden, is 5 centimeter. Clear? Here perimeter is given, you have to find out the side. Next question is, a thin wire 20 centimeters long is formed into a rectangle. This is a thin wire. Its length is 20 centimeter. It is formed into a rectangle. Now you make this one as rectangle. This is a wire. Now with the help of this wire you frame one rectangle. So whose value is 20 centimeter? This is this plus this plus this plus this. The four side, the sum of the four side is 20 centimeter. Therefore 2 into length plus breadth is given as 20 centimeter. If the width of this rectangle is 4 centimeter, breadth is given as 4 centimeter. Therefore 2 into length plus 4 centimeter is equal to 20 centimeter. Therefore, length is equal to, what is its value? 2L plus 4 2s are 8 is equal to 20 centimeter. 2L is equal to 20 minus 8. that is 12 centimeter. Therefore, L is equal to length of this rectangle is 12 divided by 2, that is 6 centimeter. Okay, therefore the length is 6 centimeter and breadth is 4 centimeter. This is 6 centimeter and this one is 4 centimeter. 4 plus 6 is 10, 10 plus 6 is 16, 16 plus 4 is 20, therefore length is 20, perimeter is 20. Okay, in this way you have to find out the length or breadth or area or perimeter in this way. A square carom board has a perimeter of 320 centimeter. How much is its area? This is a square centimeter. Perimeter is given as 320 centimeter. This is a square carom board. Its perimeter is 320 centimeter. You have to find out its area. How? First, we know that perimeter of a square is 4 into each side. 4 into side is 320 centimeter. Therefore, each side is 320 divided by 4. That is 8 4s are 30. 80 centimeter. Okay. Therefore, each side of this square is 80 centimeter. Now we know that area of a square is side into side. Area is 80 centimeter into 80 centimeter. 8 8 is 64, therefore 6400 square centimeter. Okay, here perimeter is given, you have to find out area. Perimeter is given, next you have to find out the side of the square. Then we know that area is side into side, then you multiply the value, you get the area. Now be careful about the unit. Here perimeter, this is unit is centimeter, but in area your unit is square centimeter, linear unit and square unit. In this way different types of question you have to do and practice it.